What's up, everybody? It's December 31st as I'm recording this video, and I figured I could do a Blu-ray collection update. I could probably do it every single year before the new year, just to show an update of everything that I have, and then so you can see it grow. I'll just give you a quick little tour of pretty much everything, and then yeah, hope you enjoy the video. It's going to be short, but give you an interest of some of the horror titles that I own and other movies. So with that being said, I guess we could start off with the newest pickups that I have, which is the Clockwork Orange 4K. A very nice release. I'm actually watching it right now, but very nice. The Crazies Arrow video, George A. Romero. Still looking to check that one out. The Shining 4K. Very nice. The original The Thing from Another World. This is a classic sci-fi horror. Strongly recommend. Then the 4K of John Carpenter's The Thing. Looking forward to checking this one out on 4K. So yeah, I guess we can start with the top shelf. I probably won't pull out every single release because this is a pretty common release, the Devil's Rejects Blu-ray. Like, y'all know that. I'll just pull out ones that I really recommend or ones that stick out. But with this first one, I will pull out just to show y'all. I got this at Walmart for like $5 or something. Biggest waste of money. I don't know why it's still in my collection. It's shitty. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter Steelbook. This is the Day of the Dead Steelbooks. They did a couple of those. Alice, Sweet Alice, pretty good movie. Alien 6-film collection steelbook. This even includes Prometheus. Yeah, this is really cool, especially if you're an Alien fan. This I do want to pull out. It's one of my favorite steelbooks, An American Werewolf in London. Love this film. Annabelle Creation. The original The Blob Criterion release. This is a very nice release. Highly recommend. And then the remake of The Blob from Scream Factory. Another really dope release. This movie was recommended to me by Pizzal, Blood Rage. After I watched his review, I was like, I gotta check this out. Low budget 80s slasher. This film is awesome. This is not... It's a bootleg, I guess you could say, but I got this at a horror convention, and I saw it. It was like 5 for $15 or something like that, and I grabbed it, and I was like, well, I need Dead Alive on Blu-ray, but it actually looks very nice, or Brain Dead, however you know the film. The Burning, Scream Factory. It's autographed by Nathan Thomas Milliner, who did the art. Really dope release. Tom Savini. Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. One of the best from the 20s. Carrie remake. Don't know why I have that. This is actually pretty good. Cat's Eyes. Stephen King adaptation. Very good. Cloverfield. Love Cloverfield. This is one of my favorite releases from Scream Factory. The Creep Show. Highly recommend. Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, another really good slasher kind of a movie. Vincent Price loved it, so you know that is legit. Day the Earth Stood Still with the remake and the original, so check out the original. One of my favorite films of all time. Devil Rejects, District 9, the worst Dracula movie ever, Dario Argento's. Dr. Sleep, I still need to check this out, but I got that in The Shining on 4K, so, you know, looking forward to this. Also still need to watch this, Dracula's Dead and loving it. A friend got this for me. But Scream Factory, I love Leslie Nielsen, he's hilarious. Dracula Untold, I actually really love this movie. Luke Evans is great as Dracula, and they should cast him again for the new upcoming, if they're still doing the Dark Universe or what. Edge of the Axe, Arrow, Evil Dead 1 and 2, Fiend Without a Face. This was also at the horror convention where I got Brain Dead. This is probably the goriest movie from the 1950s. Highly recommend this if you can find it anywhere. The Fly Scream Factory Collection. Just got done doing those reviews. This was a custom Blu-ray I made for Frankenstein 1910. Looks cool. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a Blu-ray for it. Why not? Then this, I did an unboxing on this. I'll put the link to it down below. Friday 13th collection. From Hell It Came. Crapper from the 50s. Enjoyable though. It's on Crap-tober. We got Gamera and then 2 Godzilla double features. And then brings us down here. So down here we got Godzilla 2014, the Halloween Scream Factory collection, Hannibal Lecter collection, includes Manhunter. Those are alright. I enjoy Silence of the Lambs, of course, but like, I thought Manhunter was just okay. But this movie, Haxan, from Criterion, man, that's it's from the 20s, but it's really good. Hell Night, Scream Factory. I thought it was alright, again. But, maybe I need to rewatch it. Hereditary. Love this movie. This is one of the best modern horror films in recent. The Hills Have Eyes. Wes Craven classic. Arrow Steelbook. Here, I'll pull that out. And then the Hills Have Eyes remake and sequel collection. This was also on Crap-tober. I found this movie and I was like, what is this? So I bought it, did a review on it, and pretty much is what kind of started Crap-tober, even though it was the second episode, but it gave me the idea for it. House of Wax, Vincent Price classic. Check this one out. I do have the remake of House of Wax somewhere, but it's broken, so I don't know where that's at. Humanoids from the Deep, Scream Factory Steelbook. I know this is pretty expensive now. I even have the lithograph poster that goes with it. Independence Day Steelbook, and then its sequel. Insidious. I think it's just, a lot of people really like Insidious. I still don't know how I feel about it. It took me like 6 times to actually watch it all the way through. But Invaders from Mars, Toby Hooper's remake. I think this one is actually pretty rare too, from Scream Factory. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. The Invisible Man 4K Steelbook. I love this remake, and I love the original. Y'all know I love the monsters, and it was a really good modern adaptation of it. Island of Lost Souls with Lugosi from Criterion. It Came from Outer Space. Same director who did this, did Creature from the Black Lagoon. This is a pretty good 50s classic horror movie. Got the Jaws 4K. Jaws 3 film collection. The Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Arrow release. Another one of my favorite releases. The original King Kong, 1933. This Blu-ray is actually kind of rare now. I found this at Best Buy like 3 Black Fridays ago or something. King Kong vs. Godzilla. King Kong Peter Jackson remake steelbook. Krampus. Land of the Dead, Scream Factory. The new, I did an unboxing on this too, the new Vincent Price Last Man on Earth release from Kino. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, M from Criterion. Directed by Fritz Lang with Peter Lorre. Really dark movie, actually. Mama, Midsommar, watched this recently for the first time. It messed me up the first time, and the second time, it was still good. The Mole People from Scream Factory. And then right next to that is a super underrated horror movie from the 50s, The Monolith Monsters. Check this out. It's killer rocks. Yeah, killer alien rocks, pretty much. Well, let me turn the camera. Get the rest of the shelf. The Mothra Steelbook. Pretty cool. Got the slipcover. The Mummy 3-film collection, the Mummy Steelbook with Tom Cruise. Disgrace if you're a Universal Monsters fan. Scream Factory of My Bloody Valentine. And then the regular 3D Blu-ray remake release. The Night of the Living Dead Criterion, another one of my favorite releases. Absolutely love this. Nosferatu, Kino, Orphan, Pet Cemetery release. This actually goes for quite a bit now too. This Phantom of the Opera release from 1925. You know, Lon Chaney. But this Blu-ray looks amazing. The Phantom Carriage Criterion release. Very cool. Love that movie. And then I believe this also goes for some value. Plan 9 from Outer Space remake. You know, Ed Wood, Lugosi classic. And then Planet of the Apes collection right there. So with that being said, let's go down to the last shelf of horror. So the first one, we got the really cool Predator Steelbook with the first 3 films, and then the new 4K Steelbook of The Predator. I actually really enjoyed this film. This is a really cool Steelbook, by the way. Okay, Prince of Darkness, Scream Factory, without the slip. Just watched this recently. Pretty good. Poltergeist. I met Lloyd Kaufman at a convention, and he does autographs for free, or at least he did. I don't know if he still does, but this movie is mess up. Psycho Steelbook, Pumpkinhead, Return of the Living Dead. Not the Scream Factory, but I have to own this movie, so, you know. And I love this movie. Return of the Vampire with Lugosi, Scream Factory release. But that's another really underrated horror film. Salem's Lot Steelbook. Don't know why, but Shark Night, you gotta have a nice, shitty shark movie. Sleepy Hollow with the slip cover. Also recommended by Pizzao, Spookies. He did a video with me about it. I'll put that below. The Terminator Anthology. It has up to Salvation, so it doesn't have Genesis and Dark Fate. And then the prequel of The Thing. The Tingler, Vincent Price. Love that movie. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. This Island Earth. This monster right here. The the Metaluna Mutant is also considered to be one of the Universal monsters, so had to buy it. It's actually pretty good. Very high production. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Steelbook. Tremors 6-film collection. It comes with all of them except for the newest one that just came out. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't checked it out yet, but Trick or Treat, Scream Factory. And this is the last of the convention Blu-rays, The Undead. This is Roger Corman's first film, I believe. Really cool atmosphere. Van Helsing Blu-ray. This right here, Vampire, Criterion. This movie is really dark. Victor Crowley, Kane Hodder. Hugh the Winged Serpent from Scream Factory. Love this film. The Witch. Also love that. Criterion of War of the Worlds. So happy when this came out on Blu-ray, and it looks amazing. And then the remake of War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise, Steelbook. And then the Universal Monsters box set collection. Love this. also did an unboxing on that. So yeah, that leaves us with one more Blu-ray shelf. So this shelf consists of basically anything that's not horror. Still growing this because horror is like my main like collection, but this right here, Batman, very nice. The original TV show. This is pretty expensive now, so I'll move that out of the way. The Airplane movies 1 and 2. Love Leslie Nielsen, like I said. Angry Video Game Nerd the movie. Center Massacre, my favorite YouTuber. So, had to have this. I got this on DVD too. Next is the Adam West Batman movie. Batman animated series. The Dark Knight trilogy. The Batman Superman collection. Batman vs. Superman. Dawn of Justice. My favorite DC animated movie. Under the Red Hood. Kyle Mooney, one of my favorite comedic actors who's on SNL. This is his own film, Brigsby Bear. Amazing. Elf, Will Ferrell, you know. Huge Clint Eastwood fan, Every Which Way But Loose and Any Which Way You Can. Both fun movies. The Goonies 4K. I mean, who doesn't love The Goonies? Green Lantern. Hacksaw Ridge. I love this movie. I think it's the best war movie since Saving Private Ryan. Heavy Metal. Interstellar 4K. Jonah Hex. Justice League Unlimited collection. Justice League War. Megadeth, my favorite band. Rest in Peace Live. One of my favorite Clint Eastwood films, The Mule. Shark's Tale. I love Shark's Tale. The Simpsons movie. Again, Leslie Nielsen. The Naked Gun trilogy. One of my favorite movies. Napoleon Dynamite. Then we got the Rambo 5-film collection. Sin City. Total Recall 4K. My favorite animated film of all time. The Transformers, the movie. Amazing. And The Watchmen. And down here we got just some DVDs. Robot Monster. These are DVDs that I've had forever, and either they're not on Blu-ray or I don't want to get rid of. Like, this Godzilla collection's nice, but yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it of the Blu-ray collection update of 2021. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Peace.